Welcome to the Weekly Whatever. I'm one of your hosts, Aaron. With me, as always, we got Chilson, we got Kyle. This is our very first episode, the inaugural episode. I figured we'd start with some light introduction, and then we'd move into our first whatever.
All right. I suppose I'll go first. So my name is Chilson. I am 22 years old. I'm currently going to university, studying to get some sort of degree. Not sure quite yet, but we'll see. I have a love for pretty much anything in like entertainment, media, like electronics. I love video games. I love movies. I'm total nerd. I am a complete and total nerd, and I love it. I love being one. So, Kyle, what you got?
Heyo! So I'm Kyle. I as well am 22, and I like Chilson, have a love for video games. But I am also on the podcast side. I love listening to podcasts. I've been listening to PKA, the Joe Rogan Experience, Jocko Willnick. What else are some other ones? I don't know. I just love the whole idea of an audio streaming. I do a lot of outside work, and I work a lot, and so being able to download a podcast has been awesome for me. I also am going to university studying to be a certified geologist, and yeah, I mean, short in a nutshell, that's me.
Very cool. Very cool. Aaron,
Yeah,
why don't you go ahead and
last but not least, we got me
debatable.
here, Aaron. Yeah, I am also 22. I do not go to university because I enjoy smaller amounts of debt, so I only go to community college.
That's fair.
I agree with both of you guys. I love the podcast game. To be fair, I don't listen to a ton of them, but the ones I do listen to, the H3H3 podcast, ETC shows podcast, been pretty devoted to entertainment. Absolutely love it. I'm personally more into the cinema side rather than video games, though I do love playing video games. I'd probably say I'm above average of involvement in that. Well, I guess going on from there, we go into our first whatever, and that's where do you guys think? Where do you guys want this podcast to go?
So my thoughts about it is I would really just want this to be kind of like a place people can come home like after a day of work, just like relax and just kind of feel like they're hanging out with the boys, talking about nerdy shit, just anything that's going on in the day, just kind of come in, have a conversation, feel like they're kind of there with us while we're talking. We're not here to talk any crazy politics or anything. We're not gonna try to trigger anybody, but at the same time, we're not gonna hold our opinions back or anything like that. So when you're coming to us, I think you're really coming for the real experience as you would if you were just hanging out with your group of friends. I think you can kind of get that experience with us, and I just kind of want everyone to feel like we're all buds, That's kind of where I want this to go, and hopefully it becomes successful and get more people in on the love.
All right, I guess I'll lead off. I'll go next, not lead off. I've always enjoyed podcasts. I've been talking to Chilson for years, like, dude, we should do a podcast just because I think they're so cool. I think it blows my mind that someone would want to sit down and actually listen to other people, but I listen to plenty of other people talk. And you know what? Even if like no one listens to this, I think it's a great idea just to get us to all sit down from our busy lives and sit down and hang out for an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours.
It's gonna be a hell of a stress reliever. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean it's time that we dedicate to sit down and talk, and we record it and post it on the internet and whatever. But it's dude time, it's guy time, it's friend time, like what Chilson was saying, and so that's really what I want to get out of it. I don't know. That's just I thought it'd be fun, and as soon as Chilson asked me, I was like, let's do this, man.
You're like, hell yeah.
Well, I have a considerably worse answer than that.
Attaboy. Nice, dude.
Someone's got to bring up.
I
You should have
wanted to
gone
go.
fucking first.
I wanted to go far. I want to make millions and billions.
Yeah.
No,
Well, let's be honest. That's all of our hidden agendas, right?
yeah, it is.
Dude,
I only want to make money.
everyone's got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has to have a first time.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with starting with thousands of dollars
Yeah,
and working way up to millions.
I think if we're genuine, then I think people will respond to that well. Like you're kind of saying, I like this escapist nature of just kind of chilling with the boys. And as long as we're being legit, and whether this goes somewhere or not, I know I'll feel satisfied that we tried the best we could.
Yeah, no.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Really quickly before I forget, because we already skipped over him. Just to anyone listening, we do have a fourth host, but
R.I.P.
for whatever reason, he wasn't able to make it. His name's Rhino. I believe we're going to call him Rhino.
Yeah,
we are
He's
now.
our friend from down under. And just for reasons, he wasn't able to be here tonight, but hopefully...
He had personal things going on, renovations going on at his place. It would have just been you would have heard a fucking jackhammer going on the entire time, which would honestly be better than anything he would say anyways.
Yeah.
But
He is be
Anyway.
nice to our diversity member. He is the fourth white guy, but he's from Australia, so he has like a thick accent, right? I've never actually talked to him.
yeah, you haven't talked to
I
him
don't
yet?
think I've ever talked to Rhino.
Really?
So me and Kyle, we play on PS4. Aaron also plays on PS4, but he's sort of new to the whole PlayStation Club, relatively to us at least. But shut the fuck up. But like me and Kyle met Rhino. God, it feels weird saying this, but it was years ago now.
Dude, it's been at least
Yeah.
3 years.
Because we met him during the second DLC of the game Destiny,
House
which-
of Wolves.
House of Wolves.
Came
we
out
met-
like March of 2015.
Yeah, so ever since then we've been buds. We've been talking to him constantly. He's become a good friend actually. So he's gonna be part of this wild ride with us. But unfortunately, he just couldn't come today.
Yeah, we're not important enough.
Yeah, but I mean, we just gotta be better. We have to try to lure him on.
Mm.
Gotta lure him on with our great personalities.
Our amazing voices.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Come to
Aaron,
the dark side.
one thing you didn't mention, but you're somewhat of a musician, are you not?
I am not.
No. What do you?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Give yourself some credit, man.
Yeah.
You're in a band and you've made money in the band.
Yeah.
You're a musician.
Yes, that is fair to say. Classically trained percussionist, moving into the jazz game, and then to the
Very
simpleton
nice.
music of rock and country,
Oh, yeah.
where they pay me. They pay more, so
Nice.
I did
Yeah,
forget to
no,
mention that.
that's certainly awesome. I really always kind of wanted to learn to get good at an instrument. I wish I had started like early on or
Mhm.
done band or something. And
That's something
Honestly.
I'm going to do with my kids.
well,
Like,
you did band, Kyle.
I know, and I hated it.
You played the fucking trumpet, didn't you?
Yeah, dude, I was
Darn it.
Yeah.
I was great at it. No, but seriously, like, I want my kids to play soccer, and I want them to be in band for, like, all throughout high school. Because music's the one thing that's like, wow, that's really cool. Like, I don't know, I think music's really cool. I'm not musical at all. I can't even sing. But,
Dude, you can't even sing? Fucking loser.
Yeah.
yeah. But, I think having a musical talent's pretty dope. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Second whatever of the night. what games are you excited for this year, 2018?
Game that okay, so this one's really fresh in my mind because it just came out. It just became playable 11 minutes ago. Like, who's counting? Who would definitely rather be playing that than being here? But anyway, just kidding, of course. But it's Monster Hunter World came out, and got it sitting down on my PS4 right now. I'm very excited to play it. I am completely new to the Monster Hunter games, but it looks like a ton of fun, man. It looks so exciting. For games in the future, God of War. The new story trailer just came out a couple days ago that had a release date on it. April 20th, I believe. 420.
Light up!
But I am beyond excited for that game. It has been too long since I played God of War 3 and everything. I've been waiting for this for a long time. So that is definitely number one for me. Is God of War right now.
Doesn't Deadpool come out on 420 also?
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be
Probably
surprised.
would. That sounds like a Deadpool to me.
I don't know. Is there any games you're excited for, Kyle?
I'm excited for, let's see. I got Bloodborne. Bloodborne came out about 15 years ago, but I'm going to play that this year.
Yeah, nice.
I'm super excited for The Last of Us 2. I think that's one of the most hyped games that I'm waiting for. Another thing, Chilson already mentioned that we played a lot of Destiny back in when Destiny was cool. But I'm actually excited for Destiny 2 expansions.
Well, good thing we got the first one out, and it's so great, right?
No, okay, so Destiny's an online MMO, RPG, whatever you want to call it, or massive multiplayer online.
It's pretty much a whatever you want to fucking call it game, is really what it is, because they don't know what it is either.
Yeah.
But continue.
The first Destiny 2 came out, everyone was super excited for it, and it died in probably a month. Their expansion came out last December, and it flopped. But thinking back to Destiny 1, the year one DLC for Destiny was amazing, and so I'm still hopeful for Destiny 2. I think they can pull it out. I don't know, but I'm hopeful.
I'm hopeful also, so that I can justify spending like $100 on the shitty ass collector's edition for the season pass.
It kind of seems
for
like
a DLC I haven't even played yet.
It kind of seems like the wind has been kind of sucked out of the sails on Destiny 2.
Yeah, it is. It is honestly. I do not say this lightly. It is about as disappointing as No Man's Sky was.
That's saying a lot.
Hey, I've heard No Man's Sky's turned around though.
It has.
Aaron Aaron's been a believer. He's stuck through with No Man's Sky impressively because it was pretty shitty.
It was. When you look at what it was supposed to be, it was a train wreck. But I was able to somehow skirt past that and look at what it did accomplish and what it really was, which was an indie release on a name brand, which was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Just a lot of things went wrong with it. But
full $60 price, which I never really had a problem with, but I mean, an indie game, $60 for
the game
essentially a falsely advertised game in a lot of aspects. It is honestly the first 5 hours that I played of No Man's Sky, it blew my mind. Mm-hmm. The first time you travel to your first new planet and everything, it is one of those gaming experiences that you won't forget, but it is just so boring after that, unfortunately. Very repetitive. There's not a whole lot to do.
Yeah, they had a hard time. Once you've done something once, why do it again? But that Atlas update, the year one Atlas update, really added a lot of drive to do things. They're still working on it. The stepping stones of multiplayer exist, and they're being very coy about just slowly trickling in things, which I think is smart.
Yeah. Well, I had hope for the game going into the future. I was really hoping that they would do these like free updates and everything to just really make it into a full game, and it does look like they have been doing that, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and what we have to remember is it is done by an indie developer, and I know that I'm used to your big, like, huge companies, Bethesda's, Infinity Wards, Treyarch, Naughty Dog. I mean, I'm used to those kind of games, and this was really my first indie game that I jumped into, and it just wasn't able to hook me.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it was kind of a rough one to start on. I think if you had probably, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't played it since Atlas came out, but I bet if you may have picked it up after the Atlas update came out, you may have had a different opinion on it. Because it seemed like they really did just add that much.
Yeah.
Game's
Well, I
prettier.
heard it's a whole new game.
Yeah, it doesn't even look the same.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Aaron, any games that you're looking forward to?
Absolutely. We got
Okay.
that Far Cry 5.
Oh yeah! Oh, shit!
Man, I
That's
totally
right.
That's
forgot
right.
about that.
Far Cry 5.
In like Montana or something, right?
Yeah, it's gonna
some, like,
be ooh,
some
it's gonna be
hillbilly
spicy.
state or something. Sorry if I triggered anyone.
But screw Red Dead Redemption, screw Far Cry 5, screw any other game. The
Oh.
most important release is Dark Souls on the Switch.
Oh.
Are you actually excited about that?
I'm excited. Is like a pain fetish because nothing sounds worse. I can't even play the game very well with a like responsive controller. Trying to play on the Switch, like I cannot imagine trying to play Dark Souls effectively on the Switch. And I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
You're gonna have to
Do you
get
have
a
a
Switch
Switch?
first.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pay $360 to play Dark Souls.
To play a game you've already played
Uh-huh.
and essentially probably rage quit after the first couple days.
I'm not a fantastic gamer. I'm not bad, but Dark Souls I'm good at. I have persistence, and that's good.
Yeah, you are persistent. I think that is probably your most admirable quality.
I don't quit.
All right, Aaron, back on to persistence. Have you played Bloodborne then?
Oh my god, yes, I've played Bloodborne.
Aaron loved Bloodborne. Man.
Oh, okay. Then you're gonna have to watch me play it, dude.
Oh,
I'm so
absolutely.
excited to play that game.
It's beautiful. The Victorian setting
Yes.
is so nice. It's
Right.
merciless. I was really afraid that it was gonna kind of like
Tone it down.
or venture away from like what makes Dark Souls, but it really didn't. It just took what it knew and reinvented it, but kept it still.
Yeah,
familiar.
and they're like, fuck no. They're a bunch of sadistic people behind the Dark Souls. They get some sort of sick high off of it. I
Yeah.
can't imagine that they're going to ever be able to break that addiction of just fucking people over
I think-
in a fair way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Their last release will be like a suicide pack, where when you beat the game, like cyanide will release like from your console and murder you.
Console.
Yeah.
The final
Yes.
boss, yourself.
Yeah. Do it. End it all. It's just I keep saying on the screen. You're dead. Just one step away.
That's some fucking Doki Doki shit.
That is.
Right there. That is something that we're gonna have to play
Yeah, I
at some
haven't played
point.
it. I haven't played it.
Dude, we could all play it together.
It's gonna say we could
There's an idea.
we could do that. Yeah, we'll tell you guys later how you can watch any of us play any sort of video games if you're interested in that sort of thing. Me and Kyle are kind of into streaming. Aaron might get into it, never know. But
He's got the ability.
so far it's primarily just me and Kyle who kind of like to stream. But I pretty much know all the secrets about Doki Doki, but
I don't know.
I would be beyond excited to play with you guys.
You know.
And
You know what these games do to me.
yes, and it is marvelous.
We haven't even started playing, and I'm having flashback to Oh, what's that game we played?
PTSD.
What's the one we played on my console, Bivens?
Is it PT?
No.
Oh.
The like girl power, freaking.
Oh,
Yeah.
Life is Strange?
Yeah, Life is Strange. I'm having PTSD to Life is Strange. I unironically enjoyed that game.
I mean, I enjoyed it too. We never got a chance to finish it.
I'm
It is someday.
I'm fine not finishing it.
Okay, yeah. Are you glad where we ended off?
No.
Yeah, no spoilers. No
Yeah,
spoilers or anything, but we did not do things correctly from a
You-
certain point of view.
That does not surprise me at all. Doesn't surprise me.
Never mind.
Oh, come on. What? Come on.
You're a monster.
Oh.
Fair enough. We'll move on. We
Yeah.
will move on. Okay.
Mr. Aaron, what's the best movie you've seen in the last 5 years?
Oh.
See, I feel like I'm gonna take your answer,
No, you're
Aaron,
not,
if you're
because
not
I'm going
already
to say it
thinking.
first. Whiplash.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Or-
love that movie.
Or La La Land.
Yeah, I mean, both great movies. Whiplash is not even close for me. Like, it is by far the best movie I've seen in the last 5 years.
Man, I kind of forgot about it. I'm glad you guys said that.
Yeah.
It's seriously so good. I watched it, and I immediately texted Aaron. I was just like, bruh, we gotta watch this movie, like, right now. Like, this was right after I watched it,
Whiplash?
too.
What? Is
And
it
I'll-
a car crash?
No, because Aaron's a drummer, and it's all about
Yeah.
drumming. So it's just like, I think he'll dig this, and he did.
I did.
And he might have digged it more than I did, honestly. He probably, at least, I mean,
I was chubby.
It seemed
Change
very,
his
like-
pants.
well, it seemed like
chubbing.
very musically correct with, like, a lot of the language and everything that goes on in the movie that I personally wouldn't be able to understand. But
it was accurate.
it didn't take away, like, from my enjoyment of the movie at all.
It used it as a vehicle, but it didn't make it reliant.
Yeah, it is a masterpiece.
It was a really good movie.
Kyle.
Kyle, you showed me that movie.
Yeah, I did. I've pretty much shown everyone I can that movie. Alright.
There's a
Kyle, what you got? Oh, what's up?
well, you said Whiplash, but there's a kind of a hidden gem that I really enjoyed. The Nice Guys.
I have not seen that yet.
No.
Very, very good.
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Who was in it?
It has
It's Russell Crowe
Mhm.
and Brandon Cooper?
Okay.
no, it's not Brandon Cooper.
Ryan
It's Ryan
Gosling?
Gosling. Yeah, it's Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, fantastic. It's so weird, but like it's so real. It's just like that's just the best way to put it. It's just like real,
Yeah.
but it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. See, man, this is a hard topic because now, like, I keep getting movies, like, flashing into my head that I have fucking loved. I think another hidden gem that doesn't get as much recognition as it deserves, but I think The Grand Budapest Hotel is one of the funniest movies I have seen in
Oh.
recent history.
I completely forgot about that movie.
I've never even heard of that movie.
Absolutely
is-
beautiful.
It is so good. It's
Yeah.
so good. It is unlike any movie you will ever watch. I
Yeah.
can say that.
That good.
It is incredibly different. It is unique. It is very unique.
It's very Nightcrawler-esque.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen Nightcrawler, Kyle?
Nope. Not at all.
Seen anything?
No, not really.
Yeah. What's the movie you've seen?
Yeah.
Is you gonna say fucking Force Awakens or something?
That's earlier in the show, man. No, oh gosh, Captain Phillips.
Okay, I like that movie.
That was a
I
good
do love that
one.
movie.
That was a good movie.
I thought that was very good. I'm quite biased against my man,
Tom
Hanks, the god, the fucking god of acting.
No,
But,
I really enjoyed that movie. I got it for Christmas 2 years ago, and dude, I watched that movie. And, like, my heart was pounding the whole time. My feet were super sweaty, and I enjoyed that movie a lot. That's how I
Can
know
we
it's a good
rewind?
movie, man.
Yeah, yo, man. What you doing tonight? Just like, oh man, I'm still recovering from watching this movie last night. Like my feet was sweating like crazy. Oh, what the fuck you watching, man? You watching Resident Evil? And I was like, I was hooked up with that Captain Phillips, bro. That fucking real story
Alright.
shit really gets to me, man.
I imagine
Alright.
I imagine Kyle in the theater, and he's like, "Is this a good movie?" And then he like checks his socks. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Well,
See how much you can wring out the sock at the
Yeah.
end.
Well, it wouldn't be weird because you wouldn't be making anybody uncomfortable since you go and see movies by yourself.
Dude, don't knock it till you try it. That's
never seen
all I
it
have
by
to
myself.
say. Don't knock it till you try, dude. A, it's way cheaper, and B, you can sit wherever you want. That's the best part.
Fair. That is
Like, you
fair.
get there way
See,
ahead.
the reason you're saying that it's way cheaper is because you only go see movies with your girlfriend because you really don't have any friends.
Also fair.
Very fair.
Sorry.
There was like
No,
a moment of silence, just like too
sorry.
real, too real.
Yeah, can we get a moment of silence for Kyle Soccer friends?
And cue a kid with a fiddle. No, another really good movie that I saw, and I didn't even think about you, Aaron, but I saw The Greatest Showman a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago, and that movie
Is it actually good?
yes.
It looks
I
pretty Oscar
love
baity to me.
I kind of agree.
Yes.
But I love Hugh Jackman though. I absolutely love him, and I do enjoy musicals quite a lot. So I would like to see it. It just seems, around that time,
Mhm.
seemed kind of like an Oscar bait movie.
Is
it
this a
had.
diverse
I had no
cast?
clue it was a musical, which is my fault. I mean,
What?
okay, I know, but I just thought that movie was awesome. I loved the circus. I think we went to the circus together.
Yeah, you're afraid of clowns. I don't know why you love the circus.
Just because it was so cool. Like,
It's a
oh
hindrance.
man. But the circus, and then it was Hugh Jackman, which I thought he was absolutely awesome. So,
Yeah, Hugh Jackman is great.
and it
Another,
had Zac Efron. I love Zac Efron.
he is a hunk. He is a hunk of man.
He's
I
turned
must
around.
admit.
If there's a movie with him in it, I am all over it. Neighbors.
Good movie.
I just watched Baywatch.
Yes.
That movie was
He was-
hilarious.
I think he was the only good thing in that movie. I thought that was a train wreck.
Anytime
Dude, I loved his relationship with The Rock.
Yeah.
All right, High School
Spoiler.
Musical.
Anyway,
Sit
yeah.
down.
I have to every time I watch a movie with Zac Efron in it, my girlfriend has to be there so that I can confirm my sexuality is still where I want it to be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like another movie that I can't like popped into my head. Like we wrap this up soon, but it's so hard. There's been a bunch of good movies that have come out past few years, but I love the movie Ex Machina came out a couple years ago.
I remember you talking about
Very
that.
good movie.
Another masterpiece, I think. All three of these movies cannot be any different from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, whatever works. Kind of going off that. What's your favorite movie genre?
I would have to say, if I had to narrow it down, it'd have to be either like sci-fi, or like, cause I know I'm one of the biggest Star Wars geeks out there, so I cannot put like a sci-fi out there. And I love fantasy also, like shit with like wizards, dragons, like kind of like the Lord of the Rings type of stuff. I love it.
Yeah, shit
I
with
just think it's
wizards
super
and
interesting.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah, man.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yeah, come on. You know what I mean.
I
Come
know
on.
exactly.
Oh,
what you
dude,
mean.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. What about you, Aaron? Favorite best movie genre?
If you would have asked me like 2 years ago, I probably would have said like,
Anime.
yeah, definitely anime. I don't know. I probably would have said like action or something, but like it's weirdly, I think it's drama. I think drama is one of my favorite movies.
Really?
Whiplash was drama.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice Guys drama. Arrival drama. La La Land drama. Dunkirk
I thought-
drama.
Dunkirk was very good also, but
Oh,
I
I'm
thought
so excited for that movie.
The Nice Guys was leaning towards
It's a
I
comedy.
heard it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it is definitely a comedy. That's true.
I don't know.
Like a drama comedy.
Yeah, it's like a dramedy.
Yeah.
Dramedy. That's it.
Something
I
around
guess
there.
like I don't even know if it's right. We're just there's like this style of movie that just sort of has like an elevated level of artistry, and that's what I'm into. Like the Ex Machina feel, the Grand Budapest Hotel feel. Just they all have an air to them. Get Out had the same air. Nightcrawler.
Oh, that was a good movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
Really?
I know.
They all just
Sorry.
have this nature to
Great.
them, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
into.
No, I get that.
I get exactly like that feel that you're talking about. Kyle, what do you think? Best movie genre?
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say best movie genre.
Favorite movie
favorite movie genre. It's got to be those cheesy sci-fi movies, man. I mean,
Ooh.
like Pacific Rim,
my boy.
Aliens.
I love
like-
it so much.
What do you mean cheesy, man? Aliens is fucking great.
Dude, I mean that chest burster scene. You're sitting there like, come on. Or like when the alien bounce.
Are you fucking shitting me? Are you kidding me? The fucking chest burster scenes are some of the best, like, in the Alien movies.
No, okay. In
give me
the
a break.
newest one, in Covenant, have you guys seen Covenant?
No, I haven't seen Covenant. I haven't seen Prometheus. Was my last Alien, like quotations,
Yeah.
air quotations, Alien movie.
Okay, no. Covenant, man, I watched that movie and I don't get queasy around like blood and stuff. But I watched
Spoilers.
that movie and I was like, ugh, I stopped eating my popcorn. I started to feel a little queasy, just because like you're watching it and you're like, oh my goodness, like that looks horrifying. So
Yeah,
I really
what
like-
about it? What about that is cheesy? What are you talking about? What about cheesy? You
like
said
old
cheesy
cheesy
sci-fi.
sci-fi. Dude, I just like sci-fi movies, but I count sci-fi movies as cheesy. Like they're not good quality made movies.
See, I would argue that Star Wars is way more cheesy than Alien. I would see, like Star Wars. I just rewatched all of them not too long ago. The original trilogy. There's a bunch of cheesy shit. It's
cheesy.
good cheesy
Yes.
shit, but it's cheesy.
Well, dude, it's Star Wars. They just slapped the Star Wars title on it, and everyone's, oh, I hate it. But then, like, it's the best movie ever. Like, come on.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We might get to that later. But anyway, moving on, kind of still on the topic of movies. What movies are you looking forward to, Kyle? What we see
Oh,
anything
man.
that's pique your interest?
Okay, today, actually, while I was at work, I looked up upcoming movies. I don't know, have you guys heard of 1517 Paris?
I have.
No.
All right, so to give you a little backstory, Kyle, I think it was either last year or 2 years ago. It's based off a true story. There was a terrorist attack on a train, and these 2 or 3, like, retired American Navy SEALs or something, they single-handedly take down the terrorists. And so, like, on the train, he's, like, holding everyone up, and so I'm super excited for that movie. I saw a trailer for it, and it looks amazing. Does that sound right, Aaron? Is that kind of...
Yeah, that's fair.
Am I thinking of the same movie?
It's very in the same vein of like oh man, I can't even remember the name of the movie. You know, it's that one. You know, the one with the guns.
Hell yeah.
Bourne series?
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah, James
Taken?
Bond.
American Hero. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
I
I don't
haven't
know.
heard of American Hero. I've heard of American Sniper.
Oh
Not
wait,
American
wait.
Hero.
I don't think it's American Sniper.
Okay.
American Sniper was good. I liked American Sniper.
Was American
too.
the Sniper where spoiler alert, where it just like there was just raining hell at the end? and it just destroys like the entire
I think you're thinking of 13 hours.
13
Yes.
hours. It kind of looks like
Yeah,
it. Kind of looks
because
like that.
we watched that, with Jim.
Yeah, with Jim.
Jim from The Office is in it.
They try and hide it, but they can't.
Yeah, they try to hide his face like behind a
Beard.
nice scruffy beard,
And
but
dirt.
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You can still see that Jim face poking through.
No, but other movies, I'm super excited for Incredibles 2. And then
That's
I didn't
right.
know-
That comes out this year.
Right. And then they're making a Wreck-It Ralph 2. I loved Wreck-It Ralph. I thought that was a super good movie. And then the last one's Jurassic World 2, whatever.
Yeah.
It's dinosaurs, and I love dinosaurs.
I am weirdly not excited for any of those.
What?
Not even Incredibles?
I'm really
Is
not.
it called? Is it called Jurassic World?
I think
It's
it's
called something else, right?
Jurassic
Yes.
Island.
Jurassic.
Is it?
Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Got it. Dude, I can't believe. Like, I'm not super duper incredibly excited for Incredibles 2,
Very nice.
but I'm still excited for it. You're not excited to see.
I'm really not.
I understand your Jurassic World thing, but like Incredibles, it's pretty good. It's very nice.
I'm not feeling it. It's not firing off my receptors.
What does fire off your receptors?
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim 2.
Yeah, that's kind
Does
of
that
the
come
like
out this year?
outlier. I think it does. Yes, it does. It does. Confirmed.
Damn.
Don't look it up. Yeah, it comes out this year. It definitely comes out
Okay.
this year. It probably comes.
Okay.
Um,
What do you say, man? What do
I
you say?
don't know. Like, I'm not super excited for a lot of movies. One thing, The Monkey King 3 comes out. That's a foreign film.
Oh, okay.
If you're talking about
Have you
bad
seen-
movies, they're
Have
not
you seen Monkey King 1 and 2?
absolutely. Monkey King 1 is an actual treasure. Donnie Yen playing the Monkey King. It is
Oh, yeah, okay.
insane. Number 2, I thought it was bad, and then it turns around real quick and becomes fantastic. So I'm super excited for the third one.
Oh, man. Hey, man, whatever fires your receptors, bro. Pacific Rim 2 comes out March 23rd of this year, so very close, actually.
Yeah, well, then it's
Like-
pretty close.
Very close.
Have you guys seen that movie?
What movie?
Pacific Rim?
Pacific Rim.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
I have not. I still haven't.
Fantastic
Oh,
movie.
I shamefully
Giant
still haven't seen
robot.
it. I know it's got
Giant-
everything. It's got everything that I love, but I just haven't seen it yet. I
I
just
think
haven't.
there's aliens in it.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, dude, it looks super awesome.
I'm very
Yeah.
excited.
I am excited for Deadpool 2 and Solo. Even though there has not been a trailer to come out for Solo yet, even though it comes out in March.
I just learned that today. I'm like,
That's
comes
not a
out
good
that
sign.
soon?
It's no fucking May. Comes out in May. Still, like,
Oh, is it
There's-
going to come out May 4th?
There's no
oh,
way.
May,
There's no way it
maybe.
doesn't.
No, May 25th. May 25th.
Oh, dude, they dropped the ball on that.
But it's like, it comes out in just a few months. Dude, we haven't even gotten a teaser trailer. That is
Mhm.
incredibly, like, strange for
Well,
the movie
didn't they
industry.
just announce the movie like less
No,
than 6 months ago?
I don't think so.
No,
I think it's
a
been
while.
out for a little bit longer than that. But, like, it comes out so soon. We really still don't know much about it at all. It's got your girl Amelia Clark in it, though, Aaron, so you
That's
should
right.
be excited.
It's
should be
the
very
only
excited.
redeeming factor
I gotta look
in
up.
Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino. I had no interest in seeing this movie. I was like, I really like Rogue One turned out great. I really loved a war movie set in the Star Wars universe, but I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't do it twice. You can't. I don't see him being able to do it twice, and then they're like, "Here's the cast list: Amelia Clarke, Childish Gambino." Like, I'm seeing this movie.
Yeah, that pays for that. You know, that's the price of admission alone.
Yeah,
Right there. You know?
I'll see it,
But
I don't want it.
yeah. But I'm excited for Deadpool 2. I'm pretty excited.
Is that your biggest movie this year?
So far, I can't think of anything else that I'm actually really more hyped to see.
Am I supposed to be excited for the Avengers?
I'm pretty excited, but like, this could be a good whatever to talk about at some point is Marvel movies and how we feel about them. But I'm starting to lean away from them a little bit, even though
be back.
Is that because you're going towards DC, or you're just kind of burned out of superhero movies? Okay,
it is certainly not that first option that you just stated.
Dude, I thought you liked Batman v Superman.
I liked Batman.
Yeah. Superman is ass. He's an ass character. If you think differently from me, you're wrong.
I think that's how it works.
I'm sorry, but Superman is he's just the worst. This could be talked about at some other point, but no.
All right.
But Deadpool 2, very excited because I love the first one. I laughed harder than I probably should have at the fucking Bob Ross teaser trailer for Deadpool 2. I thought it was hilarious. See that. I thought it was so funny. Okay. Anybody else got anything to chip in on this? Are we ready to move on?
Yeah, well, let's go on to the next whatever.
All right, the next whatever we got is favorite Disney movie. This is a hard one because there's a lot, and there's a lot close for me. Aaron, you wanna go first, man?
I have to go first. Well, it feels like such a cringy answer, but I actually really enjoyed Zootopia.
Oh, okay. I know
it's got catchy music. It's got catchy music.
Good movie.
You don't like it because of that bunny character, do you?
Here's the problem I had with it. I thought
I enjoyed the Zootopia comics.
I really liked the plot was great. The only problem is that like there's sort of this like budding romantic interest between like the fox and the rabbit, and it's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
I
knew that.
But
I
really enjoyed it. I thought if their characters were people, I have no issue, and I'm not in any way against interracial relationships, but
all right, breaking down the barrier.
But like it's a little different with Zootopia, I guess. But I guess like if we're going classic, like Emperor's New Groove is really good.
Yes, it is very good. Criminally underrated movie.
Yeah,
okay, I gotta be honest. It wasn't until high school when I watched Tommy Boy where I realized that David Spade was Cusco.
Oh, really?
I was watching Tommy Boy, and I'm like, oh, that's Cusco. Like, I knew that guy. Even before, I've heard his voice before.
I think it's supposed to happen the opposite way.
No, but like I watched the Benchwarmers. I watched a bunch of movies with David Spade. I'm like, no way. And I looked it up, and I freaked out. I told like 4 people, like, do you know he's? Yeah.
I didn't realize Cusco was in this movie.
Exactly.
I forgot about Benchwarmers. I feel like Benchwarmers is one of the movies that fall in the category of like you thought it was great back then, but it was probably like just absolute shit now if you were to watch it. Like other movies in that category, number one that comes to mind is Master of Disguise.
I confirmed.
Yes.
One of our friends hadn't seen it. One of my friends hadn't seen it, and I was like, "Oh, let's watch Master of Disguise. Freaking fantastic movie. Become another person." You know? But rewatching it, like, we almost didn't make it through.
Really?
This is the
That
hard.
bad?
It is so. None of it was funny. I was like, I remember this part. It's gonna be gotta turn the wheel on the little nuts. Like it's gonna be hilarious, and it wasn't. I was like, no, no.
It's
Like it
so
gets
awkward.
funny.
It's so awkward when you suggest a movie, and it's horrible.
Just trash.
Yeah, you're like, oh, dude, guys, my dudes, this is like best movie ever. And then like, yeah, you watch it and you're just like, yeah,
Oh,
what
no.
do you guys think? And then people, they're like trying to be nice, but then you know,
Yeah,
you know, you can feel it in your soul
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
that these people hated the movie that you love.
Yes, exactly.
It hurts. Kyle, favorite Disney movie?
Tarzan, or The Lion King, Tarzan, just because I really enjoyed that movie. I loved like creatures and animals, so it's about monkeys, and I thought that was super cool. I love the Disney movie. I loved all the music from that movie. I like when I got an iPod. That and VeggieTales were the first songs that I bought. Like, just a bunch of Disney songs and a bunch of VeggieTales.
Dude,
And so,
you should start bumping those silly songs with Larry, like when you're driving around campus and stuff, man. Honestly, if you want to quickly become the coolest guy at your school, then do that. It will not fail. I promise. Do that.
You heard it first here,
Songs
folks.
with Larry.
You heard it here first. No, and then I mean The Lion King. It's the classic. That when they re-released that movie, I was a freshman in high school, and that was the first date that I took my girlfriend on, like our first official date where I was able to drive.
See, I remember you and me seeing it when it re-released.
Yeah, dude, I saw it like 4 times.
He just.
What?
It's so
Same
good
thing.
in theaters.
Did you see it with me first or
He
your
said he saw it
girlfriend?
with his girlfriend, so
It was all with Abby, man.
You saw it with her first?
Yes, if she hadn't seen it.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't mean you're not more special, man. It's just she needed to see it.
that is what
Yeah.
it means.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. It's all good. It's just you told me that that I was your first, you know, and then
Well, you
I
were.
find out that you fucking saw like you did it with another girl.
Remasters
You know?
don't count. Remasters don't count.
Yeah, exactly.
We saw it in 3D, man. That was our first 3D experience.
That is true. Dude, you did take that virginity because I did not take her to you.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I believe you anymore.
Alright, whatever. Chilson, what's your favorite Disney movie?
Bad.
My favorite Disney movie. What?
It's a bad choice.
Okay, come on. You don't even know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I do.
Can I
Well-
guess?
Yeah,
I want
go
to
ahead.
guess too.
Hunchback of
you
Notre
guys-
Dame.
Aaron, what's your guess?
Let me Google Disney movies.
And cue
Moana.
Jeopardy music.
Moana.
No, even though I did really quite enjoy Moana a good
It was
amount.
good. It was
But
really good.
Tangled.
no. See, no, you don't get more than one guess. You're not gonna.
Mulan?
You're probably just sitting. No.
Jungle Book.
See,
Jungle
no,
Book.
No, no.
That's a good one too.
you're not gonna get it because Kyle.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Kyle. as long as you're talking about at
Dead
World's
Man's
End,
Chest.
then yes. No, at World's End, man. At World's End.
Anyway, sorry. What's
Certainly
your
the
favorite?
best Pirates experience. It is.
Ba-boom!
Yeah. Is she angry because you found out that you lied to her about Lion King?
What?
You Abby, did she hear the Lion King conversation? Is she upset?
I think I can
No,
hear her
I just
bags
said-
packing.
Yeah.
No, I said
I did too.
ba-boom.
I don't play her. Anyway.
What do you guys hear something? Oh, backtrack.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, dude, I said ba-boom because I got your favorite movie.
Oh,
Yeah. No, it is Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Very,
dude.
Very nice.
I remember
That
you
is-
talking about how much you love the song Hellfire.
It is.
That's a good
It's
song.
it's the music in it is in general. It has like operatic like music in it, like these like choruses and stuff, and I love
Yeah.
that sort of thing. And it is. I cannot think of a darker Disney movie.
Dude,
It is
all Disney movies
dark.
are dark. Like from the 90s, not like Snow White, but like Disney movies
Snow-
when we were kids.
Well, Snow White was kind of dark too, honestly.
Yeah, he throws
Like,
like
there's
sword
a-
right into that freaking dragon.
Dragon Lives Matter.
Actually, is a Black Cauldron Disney?
No.
I don't know.
But they're
Let me
remastered.
think
They're doing
about
a
it.
live action of it, I think. I think I saw it
I'm not.
somewhere.
I'm not talking about the live action.
No, I know, but
I
I'm
didn't
saying,
even know there was one.
I think they're doing a live action one.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm pretty sure the 1985 film Black Cauldron is it is produced by the Walt Disney Feature Animation.
Yeah. That's
It's just coming out of my
that's what I
mind.
thought. Yeah. Obviously, you're such a smart guy. But the Black Cauldron I've heard is really dark. I haven't seen it, but The Hunchback of Notre Dame, if you haven't seen it, it's pretty much about this guy who was like the son of a gypsy, super ugly dude, and the head judge of the city kills his mom, about to throw him into a well
That's on
to kill this
accident.
child. It was not on accident, certainly on purpose.
I don't think he meant to kill her.
I
I think he did not. To be fair,
I don't think. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if he
That's a real
intentionally
question.
murdered her, but he did not. He did not give a shit, and he certainly did not give a shit about murdering a baby.
no.
So
Did you see the baby?
yeah. What?
Did you see the baby though? It's
No,
pretty-
you don't get to see the baby.
Pretty
You don't get to see
bad
what the baby
looking.
looks like.
Pretty bad looking baby.
It had to be a bad looking baby, but it is so good. There's only a couple problems I have with the movie, but they're really not that
Yeah,
substantial.
I
so I love
rewatched it like 2 years ago, just out of the blue,
Yeah.
and yeah, I didn't remember how dark it was, but it also kind
Yeah.
of became a lot better. Hellfire is very nice, very good song.
Right?
Best Disney villain song, in my opinion, at the very
Yes,
least.
hands down. Another movie I thought of, Prince of Egypt.
Oh,
I
like that movie.
I
I like
love Prince of Egypt. I
I-
absolutely love it.
I liked how the animation stuff was good. Just
The animation-
at that time.
The animation in it was very good. When like he parts the Red Sea and everything,
Yes,
that
that's
was-
exactly what-
it is just a very visually appealing scene.
yeah.
yeah, the
No,
whole
definitely.
they use like a lot of sharp angles, but then like really blurred motions and stuff. If I remember film class, and it's kind of what makes it look so unique.
Yeah, I think you're right. I haven't watched it in a little while, but I think it's on Netflix. I might have to check it out. It used to be, at least, like not too long ago. It was on there. So
It's a
I'm
good
very.
movie.
I loved it. I totally forgot about it.
Right? No, it's when you were talking about killing a baby, and I'm like, oh, Prince of Egypt.
Yeah, there you go. Honestly,
I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I totally
don't blame
forgot
me.
about that.
it is very nice. The Iron Giant isn't Disney, right?
I don't think so.
No, but it's still a good movie. Great movie.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive that it's not Disney, but it's still an animated movie that is just
Is it?
so good.
Warner Bros. Who?
Is it Warner Bros?
I don't know. You know that?
I'm looking it up. I got it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
No, you
Warner.
should.
It's not Pixar, so it's Warner Bros.
It is Warner Bros.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, The Rescuers. Did you guys ever watch The Rescuers?
Nope.
Is that the
What?
with the mice?
That's
Yeah.
a mice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a really good movie too. Oh, and Quest for Camelot, another one of my favorite movies. Good.
Oh, yeah, you love that movie. I remember watching. You showed me that one. I don't think anybody has ever heard of that movie.
Yeah,
though.
no, I don't know. But I actually ruined the VHS at Blockbuster.
How?
We had rented it out so many times.
Holy shit!
Dude, I loved that movie.
You
I
think
don't-
that, at a certain point, it would just be cheaper to buy it, right?
Probably after
Dude,
like 2
Blockbuster
times.
was the thing back though. I mean,
You can
guys
buy
remember
movies at Blockbusters.
I know.
That always seemed like a questionable business decision.
What was the questionable business decision?
Selling movies when your business is renting them.
Yeah. Well, I guess it ended up showing, didn't it?
Fair.
They're pretty much extinct now. It's unfortunate.
I was surprised.
But
We've done
whatever.
a lot of movie talk. Do we want to keep sticking with the movies?
Well, honestly, I think we'll have to get to the other stuff at another time.
On a later podcast.
Ooh.
Yeah, this has been
We're gonna do another one?
this has been the first episode. It only went pretty bad, so we can definitely.
I think it went pretty good.
Yeah. I can
It
agree
went
with
good.
that.
We had some good conversations. Absolutely, I think.
Well, you can.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just us hanging out.
Absolutely. It was a lot of fun. Very fun.
So you can find us on Twitter at The Weekly Whatever. We are on Facebook on the same name, The Weekly Whatever. We're gonna be hitting up that SoundCloud soon. We're making those strides to just sort of cast the net out and hit up everything. So definitely in the next podcast you'll hear some more definite findings of where you can locate us. But Twitter, we're very active.
Definitely.
Well, hey, I think that's been the Weekly Whatever.
It's been a ton of fun. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thank you.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
I did not.
Absolutely. Oh, okay. Well, have fun. Thanks for tuning in to the first and last episode of the Weekly Whatever.
Featuring Aaron. Next week, come back with just Chilson and Kyle.
Just Rhino, actually.
Yeah, just Rhino.
Rhino's gonna carry
Dude,
the
Rhino probably won't even listen to this episode, come back, and he'll just be talking to himself.
Mhm.
And so make sure you tune in for that. It will be quite interesting. I know I will be listening.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
it's gonna be great.
but for real, catch episode 2 next week. We will certainly be back. We don't plan on going anywhere because this
I
is
don't think so.
no.
I'm staying here.
Absolutely. If you do follow us on Twitter, be sure to send us out some suggestions and of what to talk about. Any sort of questions. Whatever you want.
Hey, what's the plug? Hey.
Dap, 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 dap. No, but yeah, absolutely. We would love to take suggestions on what to talk about and everything, kind of get you guys more involved into it. So if you have anything like that, be sure to hit us up at Twitter, Facebook, and we will get some form of Discord chat going at some point to
And one last
help out to
note,
that.
we are working on our socials. Eventually we'll have Snapchat, Instagram, whatever you guys want. But we are here for you. We're here to entertain you. And at the end of the day, just have a good time.
Absolutely. We will have our plugs in for our personal Twitters and Twitch channels at some point. Hopefully by next episode, and you can check that out then. But for now, I think have a good rest of your day, and we will certainly talk to you guys next week.
Bye bye.
See you, boys.